be the same.
No, but they played a lot. It's all comes down to who's the better player right now. And
so
we're gonna
getting
find out
into
this
this, like Caleb's already just going in, laying down the damage.
Yep. So right up 47% right off the bat. Oh, he got those.
So it looks like, you know, like Caleb's doing his best to just like, you know, lay down damage. And was that a stage smack?
He's going for the double.
That's very fair. Like, you know, he's definitely telling.
That was good.
And going for the grab.
Good shield by Caleb.
Caleb already put EXO at 90%. Like, you can definitely tell, like, you know, this is where he's, like, you know, feeling himself. He's, like, feeling, like, the kind of damage he's able to just
I love the way he uses that up smash.
He's using down smash and, ooh,
yes.
No DI?
Yeah, I think he might have been able to DI that, but...
honestly, he might have actually been DIing in the wrong direction. That shouldn't have, like, gone towards the blast zone that hard. But at the same time, you know, just pressing, like, his advantage, like, Caleb just knows where he's going to be putting himself.
Exactly. Well, let's see how he can adapt to the situation. He has 65%, so it's an even stock.
Also, I already yelled at Caleb about this,
exactly.
and he forgot to change his name again.
Oh. Well, yeah, is I Love You quote...
that's EXO.
Okay, yeah, so that's...
Yeah, because subject...
you mean Caleb's...
Yeah, Caleb is currently under the tag of subject conflict, which,
yeah.
you know, I don't know why he's trying to have someone something like his competitor, but you know what? Props for showing some type of sportsmanship. Because, like, you know, that's just what he does.
I think he just forgot to change the C.Kaleb. I think it's as simple as that.
Honestly, please. So
right,
anyways,
that's a great. Okay, no.
So now we see like
EXO really turned it up that last half of that stock.
Yeah, EXO definitely bringing it back and also saying like, you know, I'm not out of this just yet. And using the partial magnet flow to just like, you know, gain a little bit extra momentum. Like his movement is really, really on point here.
Yeah, EXO's definitely getting used to this game and keeping this to a second stock count. If he can get this next interaction, he could definitely be winning this. Next upcoming stock first, or getting that stock first.
Honestly speaking, like I'm just trying to see like, you know, who's going to like take the lead advantage, and who's going to like try and press their advantage a little bit better. And seeing like how like EXO's been like playing, he's just like placing in a lot of like solid damage, but at the same time he's like trying to stay out of like Caleb's effective range.
Yeah, that was a great way of avoiding that up smash.
Ooh, and almost was able to take him out. Like Caleb may be up in percentage, but like he's but like EXO's definitely working his way to bring it back, showing us that Caleb is still mortal. He is still,
and he's getting hit by that thunder. Like
making it
mortal.
Oh,
that stealth was so quick, but he was ready. He was not ready, but he was ready. Wow, and then he just took all that damage back. He's just like, yeah, you remember that hit? Never happened.
Yeah, we call that a moment of DI the gods. That's where you like. You should have died, but your amazing directional influence was like, nah, you live another day. So Caleb's now going to try and rack up a little bit more damage. Now he's got a good stock lead, and EXO's just going to try and find a good way to confirm this kill.
Yep, 153 now. He's got the full rage. Let's see if he can get the last hit.
He's got the full range. He's now within back throw range, well within it. And like all it takes is just one good back throw, and that's all.
Yeah, or a back air, or anything really. Yo-yo and dash attack even. Like up.
Honestly, just
up
any good
anything.
move.
Oh, there we go. There.
I think the only thing that won't kill here is what?
Nope.
PK fire. He's got but great DI.
He needs to get him off this full rage. This is getting super issue.
Like.
And no.
And the up tilt taking out the first stock and also giving Caleb game one.
So when that game really went downhill when he got to 150, you know, and he got back to stage and reset neutral. Like that you can't let it reset neutral when he's got full rage.
Like it just looked like EXO was just struggling to kill. Like he was trying to find a good opportunity to just press his advantage, but he was unable to really do so. And honestly, like even then, it was still a good game.
Oh,
like,
phenomenal.
Like the only thing is like, you know, he just needs to play a little bit more cleaner, a little more consistent, and like once he's able to do so, like he can definitely take Caleb down.
Yeah, he just has to learn right now. Like if once he adapts to the certain situation, he can start racking up wins in a row. But he has to figure this out. And right now the issue is getting that kill. He's definitely racking up damage phenomenally, but when you let him get to rage, that's just a serious issue with Caleb.
Like you can rack up a lot of damage, but if you can't confirm the kill, then what's the point?
Exactly.
All right, now we're going straight into game two.
Okay, but now we're switching to Battlefield, which I actually think is a better route for I actually really like this counter because he's going to be able to pick off kills from the top platform. That's going to be very crucial.
He's going to be able to take off kills from the top platform, but at the same time, this also is a great area for Kaleb to just allow for his down B bomb to be able to just float around and be able to just take advantage of.
Yes.
So like he's able to like edge guard just from center stage.
Oh yeah. Wow, no, he just used that thunder excellently, hitting him with the tail a few times and then just bodying him.
Yeah,
but now it's 85, 90, 99, 90. Oh, it's getting close.
Honestly speaking though, Kaleb like being able to like counteract with like, you know, all of his upward momentum tools. So this means like, you know, up smash, up tilt, up air. Just kind of keep him juggled and like using back air to kill. Easy clean stock right there. But it's still not out of the woods for Kaleb just yet. He still has a lot of things to do before he's out of the woods.
I'll tell you what, Kaleb does have a lot of momentum right now. That's crucial. If he can get more %, he's going to probably win this game. Let's see if he can get this immediate result. That's it. Oh, that's perfect.
He read the roll, was able to confirm off of it, and now it's back to an even game. Like, this is the thing we were talking about. It's a little cleaner play. And, like, this is still anyone's game no matter what we see.
Yep. That was a very crucial kill for him. He now he's going to be able to continue the game and try and figure out this matchup. And he's doing an excellent job so far. But he's got to be able to understand that you got to respect his advantage state.
That is true, but at the same time, you also have to understand that, like, you know, even when that disadvantage, like, you know, with like how like EXO's been playing, like Kaleb has to like be on his toes at almost all times. Sure, Kaleb might have the lead right now, but that doesn't mean that EXO's out in any way, shape, or form.
Right.
Like EXO definitely has the capabilities to be able to bring this back.
123 to 51 right now.
Kaleb almost
that dash attack just made it. Oh, 2 stocks to 1. Let's see.
You know what? I think it's the thing that ended up killing Ness was probably the fact that he's a little bit lighter than me Gunner.
That is true. But I'll tell you what, Kaleb was racking up damage like crazy that time.
That's true.
Oh, let's see what he can do. That was a great. Oh, that yo-yo was a good move, but it needed to be a little bit closer to the ledge.
At the same time, it's just like you see EXO going for like a lot of different like
back air.
You see all the different setups he's going for, and you can see like he's punishing all the things that Kaleb is trying to do. And at the same time, like, you know, you can't punish everything, but you can punish as much of it as you can. Now with Kaleb sitting at 150%, like this is more like, you know, comfortable territory that like EXO wants to keep at. But then we also have to worry about Kaleb's rage. Once again, like, you know, just understanding, like, even if, like, and a nice back air coming out from EXO.
Yeah. Okay, now we're evening it out, and this is a very crucial moment for Ness. And he's getting these PK fighters, which is very crucial right now. Yeah.
Honestly speaking, like, seeing like how
he's got to keep this advantage state.
Like, EXO's definitely bringing this back in a very phenomenal way. Like, he's showing Kaleb, yo, you're gonna have to bring out more than just like me gunner gimmicks in like this specific matchup. Like, the longer he plays this, the better he's gonna get.
Ness either has to play with this rage or he has to suck something in and get some damage back to him, because he is in super kill % right now. And then even a stealth bomb, not the stealth bomb's not gonna kill him. It's stealthy, but it's not killing. And that down smash is getting him. Okay. Oh yeah, wow. Even Kaleb's kills are just so good on this character.
It's because like having a good understanding of like, you know, Gunner's like toolkit is one thing, but like showing off that toolkit and showing like, yeah, it's all right. This is the things that you really want to be mindful of.
Kaleb just has a lot of killing moves, so he's able to take care of.
Stop battle.
Ness very well.
So EXO is now down 2 games. Is now down 2 games. One more for Kaleb, and like that's it.
Yeah, I don't think the Ness is bad, but maybe we could see a Sephiroth. Maybe he just doesn't feel comfortable in this matchup with.
Caleb's breaking out the speed.
I guess he. Maybe he sees something we don't.
2, 1, go!
Do you think of any reason to go this way?
Steve has some really heavy hitting moves, and like, you know, he requires like a couple of different like types of setups, but like because of the way his hitbox works and the fact that he has a really bad shot, like it doesn't make him like, you know, great tier, but it also doesn't make him butt tier. And on top of that, if like Ness is like, well, I'm just gonna magnet you, like you just throw the minecart at him, and what's it gonna do? Jump out of a grab?
Yeah, I definitely think Steve has his advantages, you know, but when you're up 2-0 in a set, like you tend to just take what you got, but maybe he wants to experiment with different characters for the future, and he just wants to see how certain matchups will go.
Well, I know for a fact that Caleb has been like wanting to try out the Steve in like other matchups as well, but at the same time, it's like you can definitely tell like there are parts about his kit and like aspects that you just know he's good at, and then there's things that he can work on.
Yes, and Caleb is doing really good on this first stock. He's keeping up, and
honestly speaking, like,
against Steve, you really want to get the stock first. Oh.
See, and that's the thing about Steve. Any of his anvil attacks are going to just hurt much more than anything else he has.
I think in this matchup specifically, getting Minecraft Steve off the first stock and getting to use his materials to try and lower his ability is very crucial. So not getting the first stock is not a good start to this game 3.
Honestly,
but that back air is going to do it. I mean, back throw. I keep saying back but that's all right. The down throw.
So Caleb now has a crafted diamond sword. So this means that he's going to be doing more damage. And he, like,
yeah, look at that. He's already at 65 after, I think, one up air. He's at he got 23%.
It was like 2 or 3 hits. Like,
oh, was it? Well,
yeah,
I think he got maybe.
But even then, like, with that kind of damage still in his capable arsenal, like, he still has to be mindful of, like, what moves they whip, because, like, Steve has a lot, and I mean a lot, of landing leg.
Yes.
On literally everything that he has.
Right. He makes up for it with his lack of ending leg in his moves, and he has materials to be able to like go land like he just did and go around certain things. But you are absolutely right. He his uppy doesn't make it easy to land on stage at all. You know.
But EXO going for the back here, killing Caleb again, and like putting Caleb on his last cycle. This means Caleb now has to like be very mindful of what he's trying to do.
Well, I'll tell you about, did Caleb craft anything? He's running low on materials, so he has stone.
Like, he did craft a diamond sword, but that was a while ago.
Yeah, no, that was a different stock. So now he only has stone, and he's running out of materials, so he's going to have to either mine more materials or end this now. But he's only at 1 stock, so Ness is doing a lot better now.
On top of that, like,
oh, there you go, he got his diamond.
Yeah, he was fished by a diamond, and like, making advantage of like, when Ness is off stage is like the best way for him to like go about like, hey, I'm about to just like, throw my options out and see what I'm able to get.
Yeah, and maybe like, I don't want to speak too.
Ooh, using the minecart to kill and then going into.
I'm glad I didn't speak too soon. So, but
crafting diamond souls, like that's a good setup for Caleb, because like Caleb's now able to like.
He's like, what the hell?
Okay.
That is
the
so
reflector
funny.
on the anvil.
So, batter, swing batter.
More or less, because like the entirety of that, like,
that looked like a Looney Tunes scene.
That really like, that looks like a scene just straight out of the cartoon. Like, it goes all the way down and then comes all the way back up. Okay, so it is now 2-1. Caleb's still up, but EXO is now on his way to making this a complete reverse sweep. But remember, if EXO wins this game, wins this set, he still has 1 more set to play.
Ooh, I see. I wonder.
So now we're seeing Caleb break out the Pac-Man. Now we know Caleb's Pac-Man is definitely capable of a lot of different things. But
right.
Versus a Ness, like, what is Ness like going to do against Pac-Man's projectiles?
Yeah, I think we saw this situation in winners finals. Like he can't really suck up a lot of his items, so he like especially fire hydrants. So I do think this is a good choice, but I honestly am kind of shocked that you decided to go off Me Gunner.
Honestly speaking, though, like taking him to FD, like I'm trying to think, like what was in Caleb's mind when he said, "Yeah, FD is the place I want to be right now with Pac-Man," and Caleb's just like taking him all the way to the blast zone. Like, what are you doing?
Wow.
But Caleb also air dodging, which will take him.
Yeah, that's going to be an SD right there. That's sad to say. And there's no excuse there. That's offline. You just clicked the wrong button. But Caleb actually does really like this stage. Like I remember talking to him about this. Like he was just like, "Why do you ban FD every time?" I'm like, "Because I know you love this stage." This is his comfort pick. That's why he's picking this right now, and that's why he's picking Pac-Man with it. He just wants to have a comfortable surrounding, and I see where he's coming from.
Speaking though, like because FD doesn't have any platforms that you can escape to. You always have to return back to the flat ground, which is a good set of if you don't have like a good way to dodge his key. And like it just requires him to just like play patiently, and then just throw out the best option that he has. And like even then, like EXO sitting at like 143, like Kaleb is definitely like not getting as much of a great advantage as we thought. Like he's able to like definitely go in, but he's not like.
And now we're having the reverse situation of what it used to be. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the fire hydrant took his because he used PK Thunder, and like it put him into recovery fall because the hydrant pushed him off the stage. That's the thing that happens on like Pyramithra with like up B.
Yeah, I just saw him spam the B button, like he mashed the heck out of that, trying to just proving that it just would not come out. That's just insane.
Like honestly speaking, like that's one way to take a stock. Ooh.
Wow.
Like
gosh, Kaleb really made this
forward
comeback.
smash. Like that's just across the stage combo. And like Kaleb is just bringing it back at 100, at 142. Like he's just making sure, like, hey, I know you're trying to do these things, but I'm not going to let you.
Yeah, Kaleb really did just turn that game around in that stock. Like he let that SD linger in him, and then he just took it, and then he just took the second stock right there. And now it's
able to act like he's like reacting to all these rolls like so well. Now we're down to the last stock. Like once again.
I definitely think Kaleb has the momentum here, but it could go either way.
Honestly, though, like even then, like EXO's still not very far behind. Like,
100%. He just needs a really good hit. He needs something to transfer the momentum. He needs like something forward air or any kind of combo move to try and string some moves together to try and get this comeback.
Forward air, maybe.
Yep, something around those lines. Maybe something with
something where he's able to just like shift the momentum back to his favor. And
or
what? Pac-Man. What are those grabs? Like,
man,
what the hell?
Okay, that was the first. That's the hit to start the.
That's the hit.
Stock.
Like,
there we go. PK fire.
Like he's 100% down, but like he's still not out. He's still bringing it back.
Yep, he just has to get a few hits.
He's finding the space that he needs just to be able to like work with it.
Yeah, 140. That melon just got
reverse throw. Honestly, like that was some excellent
big brain Pac-Man plays here, throwing it backwards to go that up there.
IQ.
That is truly what we call